this. Ooh,
Boom, and we're live. DeAndre Swift just got a big gain for these Chicago Bears, looking up to at least tie the game here, if not win it. Score is currently 27-24. Bears looking to tie it up, as I just said. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mostly Football. It's been weeks. It's been months. It feels like it's been years, but here we are. It is the fourth quarter of the second game of this wild card weekend. 1 minute, 48 seconds left in Chicago. Bears are on about their own, the Packers 25 yard.
Oh my God.
Caleb Williams throws a touchdown to DJ Moore right as we're talking about it, and the Bears go up.
Did they do it on purpose?
Oh my goodness. We're watching live on Amazon Prime. Shout out to Jeff Bezos. What's up, my dog?
Did they do it on purpose?
You think they let him score?
It damn sure looked like it.
I think it was just a busted.
I gotta see the replay. They had to be busted coverage because it looked like they were just like, let's just let them score, and then we got time left.
DJ got behind those guys. I don't know what happened. Chicago's kicker for the extra point. It is good, and the Bears are officially up 4 points with 1:43 left in this game. 31-27, folks.
All right. How did this happen?
So we got Caleb in the shotgun, Swift to his left, three receivers to his left. Moore does the wheel route. Nobody goes with him.
Oh, that's just a bonehead play.
And the DB didn't know whether to go with him or take the flat. Oh, no.
It's 24's fault because he had DJ Moore because 20 took the flat. Damn, that is the wrong time to have busted coverage. The wrong time to have a busted coverage. That is the absolute wrong time to have a busted coverage. And it's starting to snow now.
Oh, no.
I thought they were going to get boat raced after the first half. Because they were just giving up everything.
I mean, wasn't it? It was 20. Was it 27-6 or was it 20-6?
It was 21-3 at one point. It was 21-3 going into half, and then Green Bay gets the ball at the second half, and Chicago pretty much gave them a bunch of 3-and-outs until Green Bay decided to score a touchdown, but. Jesus Christ. This is what Chicago's been doing. This is what Chicago's been doing all year. Is like you think they're out and then they hand you your ass at the end of the game. Matt LaFleur is getting fired if they lose this game. Matt LaFleur is fired for sure if they lose this game. He's fired for sure. There's no way you keep Matt LaFleur around.
You think so?
100%. You fire him. You 100%. I get you had a bunch of injuries, but you fire him. You fire his ass. You were up 21-3. You have to fire him.
Yeah,
at the very least, you got to put him on a hot seat for sure.
How about the Bears being here and the Detroit Lions are not in the postseason?
Right. Detroit fell from grace.
Oh, he wanted to launch a big one, but
he did. He wanted it too.
Jordan Love checks it down to Jacobs.
Yeah,
we got a minute 25 left.
They both have one timeout left.
Yep.
I mean, you got a lot of time left on the clock, so they don't really have to rush. I mean, you could even run the ball still. He better take a chunk.
Oh, that goes down the middle of the field to Jaden Reed. Nothing coming of it. Good coverage there by Kyler Gordon.
They've been going after him all game, and it's just been a nightmare for him. It's crazy. Man, this is their first playoff game in 15 years.
That is pretty nuts.
15 years is crazy. This is wild. 3-7. It's a 4-down territory, so you got to go for it. Now you've been catching everything all game, and now you want to start dropping shit? He's been catching everything all game, and now he can't catch us.
See if I can get this shot.
All right, here we go. Just for the
No.
marbles.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't get this, they can do formation. They can do victory formation in the game.
We got 4th and 7 here. A minute
Probably
5
right.
left on the game.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, this is big. Matthew Golden in motion. Jacobs to Jordan Love's right. He takes the shotgun snap. He throws the ball and
Yeah, he got it.
oh, Golden on the sidelines to keep the hopes alive. What a huge play that was to throw to the
And it
rookie.
left. They got to score a touchdown. That's the,
To throw to the rookie right there when they really haven't been using him much lately, that was huge.
oh,
Out route on the sideline against Kyler Gordon, just barely made it.
Jesus. Here we go. This game. I mean, hell, the last game they played, went to overtime? So it's. I hate that shit. Fucking Guardian caps is so goddamn stupid. Like, what are we doing? Why? No, take the shit off. If you're afraid of a concussion, just sit your ass down. I hate it. The helmets are already big. And then you put that goof shit, just take it off.
Yep.
Just take it off.
I said it before and I'll say it again. If it works so well, you might as well just wear 2 of them like a COVID mask.
This is stupid. Come on.
Oh, come on, baby.
Oh, I didn't get it. Yeah.
Jordan Love passes down the field. It goes right through Jaden Reed's hand for what could have been a big gain. 3rd and 3 here.
They've been catching everything all game, and now they just decided to start. Like, it's in his hands.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
And the Packers cannot settle for a field goal here. They have to go for a touchdown down 4. Oh, man.
50 seconds. I mean, they still got, they're at the 50, though. They still got a little time. Ball's on the 49-yard line?
Yeah, it's like barely on the Bears side of Romeo Doubs catches the first down. Clock is ticking. Packers still got their timeout. Oh, I think they just used their timeout.
I wouldn't have. I don't know if I'd have used it there.
Yeah,
I'd have tried to get to the line. I wouldn't have tried. I feel like you might need that later.
Yeah. It is interesting that, you have a 3rd down there and you don't call the play with another play in mind.
Right. Like, it should be, like, get up and go. If you catch it, if we complete it, get up and go.
Yeah. All right, so we got 44 seconds here. No more timeouts for the Packers. They're on, the Bears, 40 probably?
So everything's got to be to the sideline.
Yeah. Essentially.
Because you're still out of field. You can't need a touchdown.
Yeah. And actually, what makes it more interesting here? Oh man, we got a big win to Jaden Reed. What makes it even more interesting is Brandon McManus missed a kick earlier that would have made this. If he made that kick.
Ooh, yeah, that's about to cost him 10 seconds. Yeah, that's about to cost him 10 seconds.
Packers got an offensive lineman down. He's hurt, and they got no more timeouts.
He should have got his ass up and hobbled off that field immediately. you just that 10 seconds is a lot.
Yeah, because now they're going to be down probably to
22 seconds back on the clock, which means everything got to be damn near the end zone or in the end zone. Man, he should have got up and hobbled his ass off. You got to suck it up. If it's broke, it's broke. Just drag that shit up out of there.
Yeah, so now, like Nate said, we're down to 22 seconds. Ball's on the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's a center.
This guy just coming in looks like one of those guys who is a good locker room guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, because the center just went down, which is huge at this part in the game.
Lacetius Smith just came
in. Man, he could have got his big ass up and hobbled off. He could have got up and hobbled off. Like, that is no, dude. You just cost us 10 seconds.
I don't know how the hell to say that backup's name. Lacetius? I've never seen that name before.
All
Sounds like
right.
something you need to take a pill for. Lasitis.
Hey man, listen, I am going to take back all of the negative things that I said about Caleb his first year.
Really?
I am going to take back Matt Eberflus was the problem. Dang, he got hit. Oh,
Oh, Jordan Love passes the ball. It goes over the Bears defender's hands, barely goes through Christian Watson's hands, like right on about the
I think
5,
if he was
maybe.
able to step into that, that would have been a touchdown.
Wow, that was so
Because
close to.
he took a hit
Boy, he might have scored, if not at least down within the 10-yard line.
at the very least. They could have got down there to spike it. I think if he'd been able to step into it,
Oh, man.
and it's 13 seconds, man. This is it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: if the games tomorrow don't live up to this, it's garbage. Just throw the rest of the playoffs away. You're talking about the Panthers game in Chicago. Just throw the rest of the playoffs away. If they can't meet this energy, throw the rest of them away. Just toss them.
That's the way it goes, man. It's always the games that are supposed to suck end up.
Yeah, they said they put them on Saturday for a reason. they was like Green Bay. They don't have a defense. Their star pass rusher is hurt. Most of their secondary is hurt. Everybody just they were just like, this is just gonna be a Chicago win, gonna run through them, and that's gonna be it. Same thing with the Panthers game.
I think that offensive lineman came back in. Rasheed Walker.
He's
Or maybe not. Oh, Love steps up.
Oh, that's a fumble.
No.
Yeah, they're gonna give it. What are they gonna give it? That had to have been a fumble.
So Jordan Love steps up into the pocket. He's about to throw the ball, and right as he's about to throw it, a Bears defender comes right behind him and hits his hand, and it's a fumble that goes out of bounds.
I'm gonna say that's a fumble.
Wow. Well, maybe I mean his arm was coming forward. I don't know. Man.
Oh, he'll give it incomplete.
Just as he's going to throw the ball, so who knows how open. They didn't show another angle. I wish they'd showed like from behind. Jordan Love there.
I mean, at this point, you got to do the hook and ladder at this point, because you ain't getting nothing into the end zone at this point. Like, everybody's in the end zone. And he dropped
Love fumbles the snap. It's a crazy chaotic play. Just throw the ball in the air. Just throw the ball in the air. Throw the ball in there. You just throw it.
Ball.
Oh my God.
He did
I
dropped it. That's ball game.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, 21-3 is what they were up at going into the half. They got the ball at the state. They had the ball in the beginning of the second half, and they couldn't do anything with it.
Wow.
That Chicago Bears defense, fuck that. The Chicago Bears team in general.
Christian
That
Watson
is crazy.
Stunned.
Stunned ain't the word. Do you understand? Anybody who has to play Chicago needs to understand you have to play 60 minutes of football. There is no, oh, no. You got to play 60 full minutes of football to beat this team.
Holy shit, dude.
60. Dude, what the fuck? They were up 21-3. I was like, there's no way Green Bay's finna to roll through them.
I mean,
wow. What the fuck, man? They were down 18 at one.
Tell me if I'm wrong on this. The last time they were even in the playoffs, was that like the Devin Hester years?
Yes. Their last, yeah. It had to be a Super Bowl year. That was the Rex Grossman time.
Man. Well, we're going to see if your prediction comes true of LaFleur losing his job. We're going to see if your prediction comes true of LaFleur losing his job.
Hey, you got to fire him. I'm sorry. You got to.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Then so the kicker missed the extra point in the field goal.
Yeah, I mean, if he makes that field goal earlier, McManus, then they would have only had to kick a field goal here at the end to win it.
So Chicago's, if I can find it, their last
14
playoff.
to win after trailing by 15 points in the fourth quarter in NFL postseason history. Wow.
So their last win in the playoffs was 2011.
Damn.
That was their last win, but they've been in the playoffs twice. The most recent one was 2021, and they ended up losing. But their last win was in 2011.
Holy shit.
You know, this is probably the only team that can say we got to play 60 minutes of football. The only team. They've won 6 games like that this year while trailing by more than 10 points in the fourth quarter. That is wild. You, if you're an owner, what do you do to Matt LaFleur? What do you do? You ended the season 9-7-1. You had a couple bad losses, and then you're up 18 coming out of halftime, and you just shit the bed. What do you do?
I personally wouldn't fire him. I mean, they're on the road. They were handling this game.
I think a lot of people in Green Bay gonna disagree with you, sir.
There was a time when this game was seemingly in the books.
It was in the books. It was for sure. Like Chicago it was so bad that Bleacher put out they took a picture of a fan, like you know how Bleacher does, and they like to expose people. They put a really unbecoming picture of Chicago fans. They were down 18. And here we are. Half hour later.
That one guy just looked like primetime Alex Stein. I don't know if you caught that.
This is crazy.
This is the Bears' largest ever comeback win.
Hey, man, you see what happens when you hire the right coach?
Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, man.
Even with the injuries on their defense, they still managed to win this game. I'm going to take back all of the negative things that I've said about Caleb Williams. He grew up this year. Like his second year, he grew up. And he grew up.
This is big for you. You don't normally change your mind on things like that.
No, I don't. But oh my God, her teeth! Did you see that? What, all the people you put on the camera, you put that? Like initially, I thought it was like maybe it was like no, that was her teeth. You need, instead of being at it, you need to go see a dentist. You should go.
It was the Bears, not the Broncos.
So Chicago's probably going to end up playing. So I guess the lowest seed is going to go to Seattle. So that could either be any of the 14. Who all playing tomorrow? San Francisco, Philly play tomorrow.
Yep.
And who else plays tomorrow?
Oh, this dude's got cheese grater. That's fucking great.
That was brutal.
It really was.
This was a wild game. But I have to say this. The Rams and Panthers topped this game.
Yeah, let's talk about that. And I think Seattle, I think they would end up playing the Rams because they were probably lower seed.
Yeah, because they were the 5th seed.
Which is, I mean, play them again. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I could see that happening. And then that means Chicago's going to play either San Francisco or Philly.
I'm down with that.
I mean, do you really want? Didn't y'all play Chicago already this year?
Yeah, and they beat us.
Right. So you want to go back down that road again?
Yes. Yes. That was a fluke game. They beat us on Black Friday.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I'm anybody remaining in the playoffs, both AFC, NFC, you better make sure your team is equipped for 60 whole minutes because Chicago they six times this season they've done this. They've gone into the fourth quarter being down by more than 10 points and end up winning those games. So did
And we can get into it. The Rams pretty much did the exact same thing today. They were down a couple times, even though I don't think unless you live in Carolina, maybe, and even then, you're probably still lying to yourself if you thought you had a chance today.
I gotta get. I didn't think Carolina had a chance until late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
When they started trading those touchdowns late, I was like, this we may actually be looking at an upset.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah,
But their defense, man, that you know what? I can't even say the defense. Matthew Stafford showed why Matthew Stafford is Matthew Stafford.
oh yeah,
The pass he threw to I think his name was Parkinson.
yeah.
I'm just like you couldn't have put it any better than that. The catch,
Parkinson gave him the shakes, if you know what I mean.
the throw, the catch, it was just he put it in the only place that his guy can get it, and his guy went up and got it and stayed in bounds. And I was just like, that's a backbreaker. Like it's just a backbreaker. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
On a day in which, Bryce Young, he was up, he was down, and then he was up again, and then he was back down.
Bryce Young, I think they probably gonna pick up his fifth option. I don't think he's gonna get a real extension, but I'd pay him. I'm not gonna pay you top dollar. I'll probably pay you just a little bit under, but you got your quarterback because he put the team on his shoulders and he handled business today. I have to say that about Bryce, especially when you bring back Cam Newton was in the building for the first time in years, so especially with all the speculation about the relationship they've had, but hey man, you know what? Carolina put up a fight.
Absolutely.
They put up one hell of a fight.
No, Carolina definitely fought a lot harder than I thought I would have given them credit for. The NFC South was a fucking really weird,
complete dog show. I have never seen. I'm still trying to figure out how we got mathematically eliminated, even though we had the same record as the top two teams in our goddamn division. Somebody got to explain that to me. How does that happen? Tell me how we got mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, finishing with the same record as Carolina and Tampa Bay.
And
I guess if we'd have beat Carolina once, I think we probably would have been in the running because we'd have been able to at least have a tiebreaker. Because that's how we ended up screwing Tampa by beating the Saints.
Gotcha.
But yeah, our division is a shit show, and I have no explanation for it.
Well, I think that's why. Let's see here.
Boy, Chicago, they're gonna be hyped for the rest of the week.
That's why this here is such big news.
This is amazing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Arthur Blank's a mob boss. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Arthur Blank's a mob boss because a couple weeks before Black Monday, a story came out by stating that they were going to retain Raheem and fire Terry. And I was like, the fuck you are? The fuck you better not. You better fire his black. He needs to get his black ass up out of here because he ain't did nothing good for us. And we went on what? We won the last. I think we won the last 4 games. And I'm like, shit. We beating the Rams. I was like, I was like, they gonna keep him. I was like, they gonna keep him, and then beat the Saints. I was like, yeah, that's it. We got to see his stupid face next year, looking up at the fucking scoreboard while we getting our asses whipped. And then Arthur Blank was like, nah, everybody got to go. He fired Rich McKay. Rich McKay should have been gone years ago. He fired Terry, and he found like, thank God. So this is hopefully this is a brand new regime. Hopefully they bring in some people that actually know what the fuck they're doing. Starting with Matt Ryan was a big thing for a lot of Falcons fans because he's going to be specifically over football.
Right.
Nothing else. It's just what we put out on the field. That's what he's going to be in charge of. And I think it's going to benefit Michael Penix a lot.
Now, I will say the thing that gives me a little bit of hesitation is in Tom Brady's first year as president of football operations, they're already firing the whole coaching staff and going.
Yeah, I saw that. But I mean, I look at it like this: Tom Brady wasn't a Raider,
right?
So I'm a little bit more optimistic because Matt Ryan knows the organization in and out. He was there for 14 years, so he knows the organization inside and out. So I'm okay with that. So I think if he is just going to be strictly dealing with football and football only, I'm okay with that.
Well, and Atlanta's roster is quite a bit different than Las Vegas's roster.
Absolutely, yeah. I would say we have better talent on both sides of the ball. So yeah. I think what happened with Pete Carroll is Tom Brady didn't have as much say the first time around. So now that they're giving him a whole hell of a lot more say, it's like, okay, nah, Pete Carroll wasn't the guy.
Right.
So it sucks. But I mean that's the nature of the beast. Like you gotta know. I mean, I probably would have gave him another year. I probably would have gave him another year.
I mean, he's such a big name to bring him back for one season seems crazy.
I'd have gave him at least another year just to see if we could right the ship. But the problem was this: is Geno. Geno Smith was the problem. Like, let's be for real. Let's be fucking for real here. Geno Smith was the reason the Raiders was terrible. He couldn't.
Yeah.
He led the league in interceptions. Like, let's be fucking for real, man. Like, let's not throw the coach under the bus. Let's point the finger at Geno Smith. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, he forgot how to play quarterback and he didn't know who to throw the ball to. So you gotta put a lot of blame on Geno. I think Geno's probably gonna be on his way out. He has to be.
Yeah, now that Pete's gone, I would imagine Geno's probably gone too. Now I did see something interesting. The Falcons reworked Cousins' deal. What's that all about?
We reworked his deal. It freed up $30 million cap space. He's gone. He's out of there. So
he's gonna be one of those like June 13th type cuts.
Yep. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait till that time and cut him before we have to pay him all that money. I mean, Penix is not going to be ready by week 1. I just don't see that happening. Partially torn ACL, you got to have surgery on the full thing. So I don't think he's going to be ready. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to have to go after somebody. Malik Willis might be a guy. Here's something that I did see. Justin Fields might be available.
Man, the names I hear sometimes like it's just so crazy.
Think about it. I mean, you put Justin Fields in the offense with potentially Kyle Pitts, depending on what they want to do if they bring him back or not. Um, Drake London and Bijan, along with Tyler Algier. I think he flourish in that if you get the right offensive coordinator. I think he'll be fine. He's not. I mean, you think about he's not a bad quarterback. Look what he was doing in Pittsburgh before they benched him for Russell Wilson. He was 4-2 as a starter. He looked pretty damn good while he was in that offense. So I think if you put him in, I mean, being with the Jets, your career was doomed to begin with. Just like you didn't have a chance to survive that at all. So I think if he's available, because we're already in a situation where we're up against the cap. So if we can get a veteran quarterback that could potentially come in and challenge Michael Penix for the position, because I mean at this point we're back in quarterback hell again. If we think that Penix is going to be available week 1, which he won't be, like let's just be completely honest, he won't be ready week 1. So, but I think a lot of this is going to depend on the GM we hire and the head coach.
Right.
But John Harbaugh is on the he's on the radar. He's on their radar heavy. So
yeah, I was just about to ask you. I mean, with everyone that's available, who's your number one pick?
he's for sure. He's my number one. If we can get him, I'm good with that. I would if we can't get him. Clint Kubiak is another guy I kept hearing about. I don't want another defensive minded coach. I don't. The shit didn't work out for us. The 2 times we've had it, I don't want it. Raheem didn't work out. Dan Quinn didn't work out. I don't want it. So if we do get a defensive minded head coach, I want a really good offensive coordinator, a really good one.
Yeah, like Cliff Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury would be a good one, but I think he could. I mean, Matt Ryan was high on Cliff Kingsbury, so it's very possible. It just depends on what Matt Ryan's what his role is in hiring the next head coach.
Right.
So it's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of changes, and I need to hear them fire Zach Robinson. Like I need to hear his name come across the wire saying we fired his ass because I need him up out of there. Jeff Ulbrich can stay, but Zach Robinson and the rest of his offensive staff got to go.
Oh, you like Ulbrich?
Yeah, hell, we had the most sacks in 1 year than we've had in the last 10 years. You kidding me? We had more 6-game sacks than we've had since I've been a Falcons fan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. Let's keep him and let's make some tweaks. There were some things that probably could have been fixed. But again, the offense put defense in a real bad position, and there's only so much you can do as a defense.
Right.
There's a couple games we could have won. The Colts game was one. We could have won that one, but offense kept putting us in a bad situation. And then Jonathan Taylor decided to have a fucking legacy game. So we were outnumbered in that situation. The Carolina games, giving up 30 points and not scoring anything is just wild. It was just there's only so much you can do as a defense. So yeah, he for sure can stay. The rest of them, fire all that. Special teams, everybody got to go. Fire all of them.
So you like Harbaugh, and then is Stefanski? Do you like him at all from the Browns ex coach? Because I'm big on that. I like him.
I like Stefanski. There's organizations that kill anybody's career when you go to it. That's Jets and that's Cleveland.
Yeah.
And ended up as a Jets or a Cleveland Brown head coach, you're going to be miserable. So, I mean, he did get coach of the year. He got coach of the year the year he had that fucking what's his name? Joe Flacco was running the team. So yeah, I mean, I like him. I mean, if we can get him in there but the thing I like about what John is requesting is so he is looking at $20 million a year. He wants $10 million salary for his staff, and he wants full control of the roster.
Right.
And I'm okay with that because he was the Ravens coach for 18 years. You got a Super Bowl audit, multiple playoff appearances. I'm good with that. You had a 2-time MVP. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
There are, a very small number of teams, like 2 or 3 teams that every single year after the draft, you go, God damn, that team had another good draft. And the Ravens were always one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens just
Exactly.
know how to draft, and I'm not sure if that's all Harbaugh, but it's got to be a little bit of them.
Yeah. I mean, you look at some of their younger guys. I mean, Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers,
Yep.
What's his name? Kyle Hamlin.
Yep.
Like they draft great, and then he knows how to put the team together. I just think that when you have Derrick Henry, I think that's one of the things that probably got him fired too. Is yes, Derrick Henry had some fumbling issues, but there were a lot of games where you probably should have used Derrick Henry a little bit more to get you there. The Steelers game is probably one of them. You probably should have, but that the moment that kick was missed, I was like, yeah, he's fired. He's fired. It's 18 years of, your last actual success was in 2012.
Right.
So
It's going to be, man, if that happens, there's something about just the aesthetic of it, the look of it. I can't wrap my head around Harbaugh wearing like red and black rather than purple and black, but
I'm just going to sit back. I want them to take their time. I want them to really take their time because I think last year was probably the best chance to hire a really good coach. Right now, we got a bunch of guys besides John Harbaugh and Mike. I like Mike McDaniels too. I'm not gonna lie, I like Mike McDaniels because he's an offensive minded genius. Like Tua, like he's just again, Miami they just didn't get enough. Tua was just bad. Most of his brains probably deteriorated, but Tua just wasn't. He's not a good quarterback. And I would imagine that whoever the new head coach is for Miami is probably going to move on from Tua.
Yeah.
I can see. I'm not fit to put my job on him. No, absolutely not.
Not on Zach Wilson either.
Fuck no. I mean, maybe you never know. Zach Wilson might actually play well, but they got Quinn Ewers, so they don't. You can actually just bench him and keep Quinn because Quinn Ewers played great the last couple games.
Yeah, I need to go back and like watch those games, and because
Quinn Ewers played great the last 2 games. I think he played the last 3 games of the season, and he played great. Like he looked like a good quarterback, like a serviceable quarterback. So
I know Riley Leonard looked pretty good in that last Colts game.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice. He honestly didn't have a choice. Phillip Rivers was gone. Phillip Rivers was done. I think Phillip Rivers he took enough of them hits. He's like, yeah, y'all can miss me with that. I'm going to take my ass home. I don't see him. I would like to see him coach or something, but I don't see him taking another snap. Like, nah. Them hits, they feel different when you've been out the league for a while.
That's fucking true.
You can't show this shit on the field, but I'm pretty sure every time he went home, he was like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm going to try to make a smooth transition here, and you let me know if I'm doing a good job or not. But, you watch guys like Quinn Ewers and you watch guys like Riley Leonard who had prolific college careers, and you're like, man, they're not high up in the draft discussion, but I just feel like if this guy gets a chance, he's a baller, he can play. And I don't know if you're thinking about the same player that I'm thinking who has that kind of evaluation in college right now, to where, man, it's like on the big stage, he's had a few good games so far. He's not high up in the draft discussion, but
I hope you're not thinking that. I hope you're not talking about who I think you're talking about.
I mean, this guy's going to be playing soon in a championship game against
I
Indiana.
really hope you're not talking about who I think you're talking about.
He's draft eligible, but he's just not getting the hype like he was back when he played for a different school. You know
No,
what
no, no.
You know
Listen,
who I'm talking about?
neither one of those guys that are playing for the national title are going to be worth a day.
Oh, Nate, you better hold your tongue.
Not even a day.
You better.
Gotta be. They have to be day two. They got to be late day two, day three guys.
I can't save you from what you just said.
Carson Beck is garbage. Okay, listen.
Hey, let me
I
know if we
don't.
need to edit this out later.
You know I did it. Shit. I'm gonna just stand on this. Okay, I'm gonna stand on this like I stood on this shit with Shador. Carson Beck, his opportunity to get first round status was his last year at Georgia. Was it in his last? Yeah, his last year at Georgia. But he decided to come back. Well, it's actually the year before his last year. So, but he decided, I'm going to come back and I'm going to play. And I'm going to play like complete dog shit. And then he's going to blame us and then run his bitch ass to Miami. And then he didn't have a stellar year. Let's be honest. Carson Beck didn't have a stellar year. He showed flashes of why Georgia fans was happy he was gone. I don't think he is going. He's not going to beat Indiana. I was very low on Indiana, but after they spanked Oregon ass, I'm like, yeah, Indiana's winning this shit all the way. Miami they have a couple players who can make a couple plays. Ole Miss was outcoached. I'm just good. Ole Miss was outcoached. Miami had a couple penalty issues, but again, when you're out coaching the other guy, you can overcome penalty issues.
Yeah.
You can overcome mistakes.
Right.
So, and that's what happened. I don't think whatever his crystal ball is going to out coach Kirk Cignetti. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think this is going to be the first year where a Heisman candidate or a Heisman Trophy winner is not going to be a day one guy. And if he is a day one guy, it's going to be a reach. It's going to be a fucking reach.
So you've just been ignoring all of the mock drafts so far that have him going number one overall?
That's stupid. If the Raiders take Mendoza with number one overall pick,
which they will.
If the Raiders take him with the overall number one pick, you are a fucking moron. Okay? You gotta explain something to me. Nothing he did this year was Heisman worthy. Nothing.
Nate. He is dismantling, not just beating, not just barely beating these teams by 3 points. He's dismantling teams.
Hold on. Let's not do
Oregon, Alabama.
No. Your Heisman season ends when you win the trophy. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he beat Ohio State by 3 in the Big Ten championship. Cool. I give you that. But what did he do all season? The Big Ten have cupcake schedules. Okay, they don't play anybody. They almost lost to Penn. I think it was Penn State. They almost lost to. No, I'm sorry. He didn't have a Heisman. Like, it wasn't nothing spectacular.
Hey, you know he's not the quarterback for Michigan, right? He's the quarterback for fucking Indiana.
I understand that.
They play basketball, dude. What are you doing here? Stop.
I understand it, but I'm also thinking logically. He didn't do any. It wasn't a Heisman season, sir. I'm sorry. I don't believe. I think they should just give it to Ashton Genty because they screwed him last year. They should just give it to him because none of the candidates were Heisman worthy. You had Pavia. He was only in there because of the hype that he had. I don't believe. I just don't. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I just didn't see him being worthy of the Heisman Trophy. The Ohio State game helped him get those votes. I'm just going to be completely honest. If they lose to Ohio State, he doesn't win that trophy. 100%.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, if my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle.
I don't understand. I don't see. What do you see? What did you see? Them say that this guy is a Heisman Trophy winner.
I texted you. I'll show you the text. I texted my buddies early in the season when the hype train was like at an all. It was chugga choo choo, and I'm like, is this kid legit? Because they watch. I had been watching college. They watch more than I do. I had to reach out. Is he legit? And my, Dave, big Packers fan. He's probably crying in the corner right now. But he said kid's legit, so I had to. All right, I'll keep my eyes open, and then just game after game after game, Indiana's winning and winning in like a dominant fashion, and he's not handing the ball off every play like JJ McCarthy was for Michigan. He's actually throwing the ball.
I give you that. I will give you that, but I just so. Here's where my problem lies. This is where my problem lies with these schools. Okay, so we start the season against Old Dominion. Everybody gets a cupcake game. Cool, I give it to you.
Are you going to trash them for week 0?
They beat Old Dominion 27-14. Okay, 27-14.
I learned, by the way, that that's the name of the Commonwealth of Virginia. It's like the nickname. That's why they call it Old Dominion. Just fun fact.
And then they had Kennesaw State. They handled Kennesaw State 56-9. Cool, I give you that. Then they had Indiana State. They beat them 73-0.
Rivalry game.
Then you beat Illinois 63-10. Again, another bullshit team.
You're going to trash talk the Fighting Illini?
They're bullshit team. Then they
beat in the name.
Then they barely beat Iowa State. They beat Iowa State. Well, they beat Iowa. I'm sorry, not Iowa State. They beat Iowa by 5 points, 20-15. I'm sorry, can't do that. Then you go in, and their first big win was against Oregon. So they beat Oregon 30-20 on October 11th. They beat Oregon 20. I give it to them. That's your only big major win. Because then after that, you got Michigan State, UCLA, Maryland, Penn State, who you barely beat. Then you got Wisconsin, Purdue, and then you end up in the Big Ten championship. I'm sorry, it's a bullshit schedule. It's a bullshit schedule. Okay. Like if Georgia had a schedule like that, everybody would be like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" No, I'm sorry. You got a bullshit schedule. The Big Ten has a bullshit schedule. I don't understand why they're in the top 10 every year.
But did they not also beat Ohio State and Alabama?
True, they did. After the season was over. So your Heisman season is horseshit. It's horseshit.
I just don't. No.
It's horseshit. It's 100% horseshit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess maybe I have SEC bias, and I just hate how difficult our schedules are every year. And watching all these other teams who get cupcake schedules every year talk about how they're the most dominant team in the fucking country, like Texas Tech. They were talking about, oh, they're a dominant team. No, the fuck they're not. They don't play nobody. If Georgia didn't play anybody, I'm sorry, you can't say you're dominant and you have maybe one top 10 game. No, fuck that. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I don't like it. I don't like the Big Ten schedule.
You are look. I get where you're coming from. That the teams Indiana played are not as loaded as the teams that Georgia played. That's just the way it is. That's just the way this country works. Even with all the NIL money, a lot of these kids still flock to the southeastern schools. That's just the way it is.
It's complete bullshit.
However, you also cannot talk about this team like they are the Colt Brennan Hawaii Rainbow Warriors going undefeated and then just getting absolutely dog walked by the fucking Georgia back in the day. This is not that team, sir. This is a team that's geared and ready for the postseason as well as the regular season.
I'm sorry. And now, speak of the fucking devil, now this bitch ass is making. Now he wants to troll the SEC. You bitch ass. See, you just started. Now you just started some shit, and now he's talking shit. What'd he say?
Mendoza doesn't talk shit. He doesn't even have it. He doesn't have any apps but YouTube and LinkedIn.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the other one. I'm talking about the one with the janky ass arm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, talking about it just means more. Shut up, bitch. You won 2 national championships as a backup. Shut up. Man, I hope Indiana. I hope they butt fuck him on national TV. I hope they put their foot so far up his ass. I swear to God, man. I swear he better not win a national title.
I don't know if you feel this way, and maybe it's just me as an Eagles fan, but like, it's kind of crazy to watch this guy, the way he's built, wearing number 11, the way he makes stupid bonehead plays sometimes. I mean, he's so much like Carson Wentz to even his first fucking name. It's crazy.
You know what? I never thought about it that way.
He reminds me so much of Carson Wentz.
And the thing is, his bonehead plays are not just like they're back-breaking bonehead plays. Like they are horrible plays. Like the 2 losses he has were because of him. The 2 losses they have is because of him. Because he couldn't determine who the fuck to throw the ball to. So he was just throwing the ball to anybody. But I'm gonna put it like this: Indiana. I'm picking Indiana to win this game. I hope they roll through his fucking ass, and I hope they send his bitch ass home. I really, really do. I really, 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 really do. Because I hate this guy. I hate Carson Beck. I hate everything about him.
Well, before we get off of this game, so you want Indiana to win, or you think they will win?
No, I need them to win. I need them to humiliate that weird looking fucker on national TV. Like, I need them to roll through his shit and send Miami home. Plus, I'm tired of that coked out Michael Irvin. So I need them to fucking figure this shit the fuck out. I need them to roll through that motherfucker. Like, they need to roll through Miami. I can't take another coked out Michael Irvin. I can't do it. Like, I just can't do it. I'm sure you've seen the videos. You've seen the videos. I know you've seen them. You've seen them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't deal with that. It's time to shut this shit down. It's time to send Michael Irvin ass back home, and so he can chill out before he gives himself a heart attack. Before he OD on some bad coke. I need him to stop.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can pull it up here.
No, you can find them of him doing belt to ass on trash cans and jerseys. He did it at the A&M game. He did it at the Ole Miss game. Yeah, here, right here.
Not to come stadium.
Coked out Mike Irvin.
Man, you love this. You love this.
And coked out Mike Irvin. I don't want him tired of seeing this shit.
You love this.
No, I don't. I don't need it anymore. I need him to go. I need Carson Beck to go home because Carson Beck is leaving for the league, and I'm waiting. I want him to go undrafted so he can go see, so his ego can get checked because he's not good at quarterback. So he's just not. And this shit here is bothering me. This coked out Michael Irvin is
not to come to this.
Here's Nate. Carson Beck sucks ass. He's never gonna be
I need
good
him to go.
in the NFL. He sucks. He was only good for Georgia.
He wasn't even good for us. He wasn't even good for us. Like, just be real. He wasn't. Like, you know how many games we were sitting stressed out because he couldn't throw to the right fucking person?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Coked out Mike Irvin.
I was only good because of Troy Aikman and Emmett Smith. If not for them, no one would know me. That's not true. Sorry, Playmaker.
I'm telling you, man, this is. I'm ready for this shit to go. I'm ready for all these fucking old Miami players are coming out of the fucking woodworks. Like Patrick Willis was at the Ole Miss game. Ray Lewis has been at all of the Miami games. Michael Irvin's been there. Like damn near every Miami alumni has been at these. I'm like, no, where the fuck were y'all at? Where were y'all at 2 years ago? No, fuck that. Go sit the fuck down. I need Indiana to take that national championship back to Indiana where they ain't shit out there. I just need them to take it because I don't need the shit to be in Miami. I definitely because Carson Beck, I don't need him to go into the league with that shitty ego because he's not. I'm sorry, he's not NFL material.
Well, let's forget about Carson Beck for just a minute. Let's talk about the team that Carson Beck and the Miami Hurricanes just defeated to get to where they are now. The team that defeated your Georgia Bulldogs.
You want to add insult to injury, don't you?
I just want to know what happened. Is Chambliss that good? Is Gunners?
No, Chambliss is not that good. The thing is this. We have a bad secondary. We've had a bad secondary all year. Our Achilles heel is the secondary. For whatever reason, teams stopped throwing the ball deep. For whatever fucking reason. Tennessee stopped doing it. Ole Miss stopped doing it when we played them during the season. Alabama, for whatever reason, they just couldn't do it in the SEC championship. That's how they beat us. That's how Ole Miss beat us. Ole Miss beat us because our secondary. And we had the game. And what did they do? They took a shot deep. And we got beat somehow. The corner and safety were out of position and nowhere to be fucking found. And then they got beat. Just that simple. We have a bad secondary. Texas tried to do it, but Texas, they just didn't have it. If you want to beat Georgia, you just throw the ball deep. If you got enough speed on the outside, throw the ball deep. That's what happened. No excuses. That's what happened. And then on top of having a very predictable offense is very predictable. It's either going to be a screen or a run. That's it. It's either going to be a screen or a run.
They really had the one. I mean, they got the one really shifty receiver, right? But he was pretty much.
Yeah, but that's who the screen's going to. So everybody on the fucking field knows it's going to one or two. It's either going to go to a running back or it's going to fucking Zachariah Branch. Who else is going to get the ball? That's it. And that's what happened. When you have a very predictable offense, so Mike Bobo, he either got to change the offense or he got to go. But that's why we end up losing to Ole Miss. When you got a predictable offense and your offense they keep going 3 and out, ain't shit you can do about it.
I keep seeing Mike McCarthy's name in these coaching searches, and I'm just like, why?
Did you hear the Titans wanted to interview Jason Garrett?
And Arthur Smith. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Tennessee. Well, Tennessee is becoming one of them franchises that you like. What the fuck are y'all doing? Because remember, Tennessee got finessed for AJ Brown. So
yeah, and look,
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Vance Joseph is a fantastic defensive coordinator. He just is. Every team he's been on as the defensive coordinator has had really good defenses.
Yeah.
But I think he's gone damn near winless as a head coach before. Like, he's not the guy for head coach.
No. So right now, the names that I've been hearing a lot of, I heard Matt Nagy's name. I've heard Matt Eberflus's name has popped up because he just got fired. Jason Garrett's name has popped up as people who want to. I'm like, what the fuck? Do y'all not remember Jason Garrett? Do you not remember the multitude of years of 9-9, 8-8 seasons? Do y'all not remember that? Does anybody remember his tenure with the Cowboys? I'm not bringing you on as a head coach.
The only other name you can bring in that is not a joke, and Raiders, if you're listening, Tom Brady, you know what to do. There's a legend already in the building, and his name is John Gruden.
Listen, why not bring John Gruden back?
Why not? Because of an email? Come on.
Why not? Why not bring it back?
This
He already sued the league and won because the shit that they pulled. So why not?
guy's posting videos on his Facebook page of players working out in the hotel room for the Hula Bowl. This guy loves football.
I would love I would love to have him in the building.
Oh my God. If he was in Atlanta, I could see him in red and black. Now those are colors that would fit Chucky.
I would love to have John Gruden in the building because he would set a standard. And that's the biggest thing is I think we need someone that's gonna set a standard. And I think a lot of these teams are not understanding that. They're just hiring people based off their names. You need to set a standard. And you need a standard that your guys are going to buy into. And I think that's why the Browns and the Jets and the Tennessee Titans are the way they are because they don't. I mean, you actually had a good coach, and you fired him. You had Mike Vrabel, and you fired him, and now look where he's at. Now he's looking the fucking playoffs, and you sitting your ass at home.
I mean, if you're the Browns, you don't have a former Coach of the Year candidate, and you still have Deshaun Watson on your team. How does that happen?
I forgot it. I actually forgot he was still on the team, dude.
He might start next year.
I forgot. Yeah, he actually might be able to compete for that quarterback position and start. That is wild. That is a wild situation to be involved in.
But no, I mean, just for the posters you could put in your room because you are such a big Chucky fan already, I'm rooting for this now. I am fully on the John Gruden hype train.
I would love if we were able to. I would love if we were able to get John Gruden into the building. But I don't think. I think.
You know how much he loves Matt Ryan already? That would be
right.
perfect.
What I don't want, and I think this is the Raheem hire was this. I don't want them to play it safe.
Yeah,
because that's what the Raheem hire was. It was safe, and it was just like let's get a guy in here that we know. I don't want that. We had a chance at Aaron Glenn. We had a chance at Mike Vrabel. We had a chance at Ben Johnson. We had a chance at all the available coaches. We even had a chance at fucking what's his name? He's coaching college now.
Chip Kelly?
Yeah, we had Bill Belichick. We even had a shot at him.
Yep.
And we settled on fucking Raheem Morris. We had a shot and we settled. I don't want that anymore. I don't want to waste time. I don't want that shit anymore. I need them to take as much time as they need. The draft is months away.
Yep.
The Super Bowl is a couple weeks away. I think we need to take as much time as we can to get a good GM, get the right GM in here, and get the right head coach because we're not far off from being Cleveland. We're not far off from being the Jets. We're not far off from being these poverty-stricken franchises. We're not. And here's another thing. This might surprise you. If Kyler is available, I'd take him too.
You are surprising me fucking left and right tonight, talking about, I was wrong about Caleb Williams, and I want Kyler Murray. And
I'm not saying I want him, but
Fernando Mendoza is going to go undrafted.
I didn't say he's going to draft. I just don't think he's a day. I think if you draft him day one, like I said, saying about Shador, if you take him day one, it's a big fucking mistake. It's a very big fucking mistake because there was no flash there. There's not a lot of flash. And just it's fluff. I mean, shit's awful. Shit's awful. I wouldn't waste my draft pick. I don't think he's on a lot of people's board. I think the only board he's on is for fucking Las Vegas. I think that's the only board he's on.
I mean, I think particularly because this is a pretty weak.
It's a very weak Very weak.
overall class, but then you got the quarterback class this week. I think he's
I think it's this.
far and away.
I think the first round is gonna be very heavy defensive.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a big defensive first round.
Yeah.
If a quarterback goes, it's probably gonna be day 2. Or if they, I mean, Geno has to go.
Just hey, do me a favor. Don't make any bets with Allen on where Mendoza is going to go. Just do me. I don't want to hear about that for the next fucking 2 years.
I'm assuming he thinks he's gonna be a first round pick.
I mean, you're pretty much the only one I've heard so far that doesn't. So you're in the.
I just maybe I need to watch the national championship and maybe watch because I watched the Big 12 and it just I mean he has the mechanics. I just
He
don't.
is. It's not anything like It's not watching Johnny Manziel out there. That's for sure.
I think he's not like the previous Heisman winners. I mean, you look at the guys that won the Heisman Trophy before him.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is one. Cam Newton's another one. Who else? Another. Johnny Manziel won it. I mean, you see it, and then Baker had it. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just.
He's a very cookie cutter type of player.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But maybe again for me, it's Indiana, man. Like, there's not a lot of competition that they face. Like, they had a very
SEC guy talking here.
Huh?
Typical SEC guy talking here. Anyone that ain't in the SEC ain't playing anybody.
But was I wrong about the last Big Ten guy? JJ, was I wrong about JJ McCarthy? No.
I think that's a big difference. I think everyone knows. I mean, he famously threw like 9 passes in the championship game. So
yeah, exactly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to watch this national championship game, and I still don't think he's gonna be a day 1 guy. I mean, but here's the reason why I don't think he's gonna be a day 1 guy, but I think he's gonna end up being it because again, Geno Smith has to go.
Yeah.
If Geno Smith played great, I don't say great. If Geno Smith played above average this year and didn't lead the league in fucking turnovers and didn't look like fucking he was stuck in molasses majority of the season, I don't think he would be. I don't think he'd be a day 1 guy, but he's gonna be day 1 because the Raiders need a quarterback, and they got to go get a quarterback.
Let's talk about some of these games tomorrow. You want to give some predictions? Who do you like for the first game? Is Buffalo at Jacksonville?
I'm gonna take the upset on this one.
What's the upset?
Jacksonville taking it over Buffalo.
Okay, you like Jacksonville?
I do. I like Jacksonville. They've been consistent. Trevor Lawrence actually is playing like he has common sense and he's not fucking doing dumb shit like he was doing previously. Like
he's playing like sunshine.
He's actually commanding the fucking offense and he's not looking like a jackass. So yeah. And then Buffalo's Buffalo. But here's my thing though. This is the only year that Josh Allen is going to have to win a championship because he doesn't have to go to Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have to.
There's no Lamar.
Or Lamar. So your path to the championship is simple.
No Joe Burrow.
You gotta beat we just said his goddamn name. Trevor Lawrence.
You about to say Ty Law.
Yeah, I was about to. You gotta beat Trevor Lawrence. You got Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Drake May. You got a bunch of guys that I think you can beat. You just got to get there.
Yeah.
You don't have to see Patrick Mahomes.
That's crazy.
You don't have to see
Mahomes and no Jackson in the playoffs this year is kind of crazy.
Right. You don't have to see You don't have to see your kryptonite. You don't have to go to Kansas City. You don't have to see Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You have it easy. This is the year you should be able to win the championship. Problem is, I don't think he's going to do it.
That's the thing about Buffalo. It's, number one, they're on the road, so that's kind of a disadvantage there. But unless this is like, you're talking about Mendoza. I mean, Josh Allen is the absolute opposite of Mendoza, right? Just all flash, all running, a huge arm, everything. So it's like Josh, whenever he's not spectacular, the team can look like shit when he's not playing like spectacular football. So to be on the road, to fall behind a little bit early, that would not be a good thing.
You're on the road. Your defense is not playing that well. The only thing, the keys for me for Jacksonville winning this game is Trevor Lawrence, Brian Thomas Jr., and that run game.
Yeah, that's
Because your defense is going to have to figure out Josh Allen. Josh Allen this is going to be the first time Josh Allen played Josh Allen since the Josh Allen Bowl.
I do like that. It's a lot of fun.
So
I wonder, do you think that's the reason he put the Hines in there?
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's 100%. He 100% is the reason why he put that back there. He's like, because he got tired of being confused with motherfuckers. Like, no. Because if you Google Josh Allen pops up. So that's probably why that's for sure why he did it. There was no other reason to do it. Yes, I need to separate myself from the white man.
He's like, my mama's last name's Williams. It's not even Hines.
Right. So I think I'm gonna pick. I want Josh Allen to win. I want Josh Allen to be able to have an opportunity at the Super Bowl. I want him to. They were up and down all year, losing to the Falcons. The Patriots manhandled them the first time they played. Yeah, they got their get back, but there was a couple games this year where they just looked average.
And man, you know what? Look,
the Texan game was horrible.
Who's this?
The Texan game against Buffalo, that shit was a nightmare. It's like Josh Allen was running for his fucking life. I mean, and then again, the Texans are so. I mean, if you run into a team that can pressure you without blitzing, Josh Allen gonna have a long fucking day.
Yeah. Man, I was just thinking too. You got obviously I want the Birds to be in the big game, but to have two classic franchises who haven't been there for a while, like the Bills and Bears, to be playing each other would be fucking nuts.
Somebody gotta win. Somebody gotta win one. Yeah. Because Buffalo been there 4 times and ain't won shit.
I know. So
I mean, I want
anyways, sorry,
I would like to, but yeah, I'm gonna take Jacksonville in the upset.
All right. Niners Birds. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
I love the Eagles. I love everything they do. But they've been inconsistent as shit all year. You know this better than anybody. They have been inconsistent as fuck. Saquon, you couldn't repeat last year. Y'all couldn't get him back to. You didn't have to give him a 2015, maybe 16.
Got 1,100.
No, that's not even. No, that was, and them 1,100. That was a hard 1,100 yards.
It was.
He had the easiest 2,000 yards last year. Looked like flawless. It was simple. This year, you got AJ Brown aired out grievances in front public. You know, Jalen Hurts. We don't know what Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts. Like we don't know. Your defense is up and down. Like you had a lot of this year. There's a lot of ups and downs and
doesn't feel like you're getting at a lot of good points here.
There's not.
Seems like airing out all the bad kind of.
and then you look at the Niners. They've been decimated by injuries, dude. I don't know how they found a way to keep winning, and their whole defense was done. when we played, I was like, oh, cool. No Fred Warner. Their secondary is on their third and fourth strings, and we go in and Christian McCaffrey somehow decides to find the end zone multiple times. I don't know, but y'all at home? Are y'all at home? Y'all are at home, aren't you?
Yes. Thank God. Thank the fucking Lord, dude. Otherwise, I wouldn't even watch this game.
I don't. Oh my God. You know I'm a realist. I know what
Keep it
you want.
real.
I know what you want me to say. I know you want me to say it, but I can't say it. I
You
can't.
know,
In good faith,
I
I
think you
can't
just
say
laid
it
it out there.
based on because I would expect you to be able to tell me the truth as well. Okay, based on what I've seen from the Eagles this year, they had a lot of great games. They had a lot of great games where the defense played amazing, where the offense played amazing, and then you had a lot of bad games where Jalen Hurts looked like he wasn't supposed to be a quarterback, and Saquon couldn't get 2 yards a carry. So I have to go with the Niners. I really do because they are the more complete team. Like they've been consistent, even with all the bad injury, even with Brock Purdy being out, they still managed to stay in the hunt, dude. I can't in good conscience lie to your face. I can't.
All right.
You shouldn't lie to yourself either, sir. Like I know that's your team, and I know you're a diehard, and it's go birds go till the day you die. I understand that, but at some point
I'm a realist. Don't get me wrong.
we got to look at ourselves and be like, we're a bit inconsistent this year.
I'm not wearing my Kelly Green colored glasses on this one.
Unless your offensive coordinator, unless y'all fire him by tomorrow and replace him, it's gonna be a long game. I think it's gonna be a long game.
It could very much be a long game.
I think y'all gonna have to for sure run Saquon because Jalen Hurts is. You don't want to put the game on his back.
No, we do not. And the rested the players week 18.
So they actually had a week off. So a lot of your starters had a week of rest to get their mind together.
Yes.
What's your secondary looking like? Because that's a question mark.
I mean, I don't. Obviously Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, they're good to go. I don't know about just the other safety spot next to Blankenship between Makuba and Epps. I don't know if Makuba is going to be healthy or not, but either way, like that's not to me. Like San Fran doesn't necessarily kill you, by just airing it out.
Mm-mm.
They kill you with here's another run to McCaffrey. Nope, it's a bootleg, and now fucking George Kittle's behind everyone for a touchdown. So like discipline. To me, like the key to beating a Shanahan offense is just discipline and not trying to do another player's job. You have to stay on the player you're assigned to. Don't get in another gap. Don't try to cover the deep half if you're trying to cover the shallow. Don't try to cover the shallow if you're covering the deep half. That type of shit.
Because they don't have speed. They don't have speed on the outside. They got a lot of possession receivers. Like if they catch it, it's caught. So you can just miss it. But if you can, I mean, if y'all can limit McCaffrey, because that's their Swiss Army. Like he can catch it, he can run it. If you can somehow slow him down,
yes,
you just Jalen Hurts is going to have to be consistent. Like he's going to have to be able to spread the ball around to everybody. So,
and really the key to that has been Dallas Goedert. Just short, quick passes to Dallas Goedert. Let him eat up because he's good with yards after catch. He's not Zach Ertz. He's not going to catch the ball and immediately fucking fall down. He actually can break a tackle.
Yeah. You gotta start. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think you test that front seven. I think you force feed Saquon, get him going early. You're at home. I think that's where you got to start because you don't want to just start airing that bitch out, and Jalen Hurts is not consistent.
No.
The consistency for Jalen Hurts is it's awful. It's awful. But I still see a lot of fans. I see a lot of y'all still fight for Jalen, and
Yeah.
he has a big support system.
Hey,
I don't know why, but he does.
listen. I've seen a lot of fucking chat rooms this year that say, bring in Tanner, bring in Tanner. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? We got to see Tanner, and he didn't beat Josh Johnson, okay? So
Right.
those guys finally shut the fuck up.
I mean, yeah. Again, if y'all are a bit more consistent this year, I'd feel comfortable. But do y'all have a chance of winning this game? Yes, absolutely, 100%. But do I think you're going to win? No, not at all. The Niners, they somehow every year get decimated with fucking injuries and still manage to make it to the playoffs. Yeah. I think they're the only team that can figure out how to fucking manage fucking injuries and go in and win with third and fourth stringers.
Yeah. So, and it's gonna be very much like you can't, even if we're up 21-3, there's no letting off the gas. It's gonna be Brock Purdy, like you said. Brock Purdy is a 60-minute quarterback.
Yeah. If you jump out early, you got to stay on top of it. Brock Purdy has been. I mean, again, they were good without Brock Purdy. They had Mac Jones being Iron Man out there,
right?
So, yeah.
So the last two games for the weekend, you got New England and LA Chargers, and then you got Pittsburgh taking on Houston.
New England. Just not even, that's not even a question. New England. And who was the last game?
Pittsburgh and Houston.
They are going to they're going to murder. Listen, there's a reason why they benched Phillip Rivers before that Texas game. Okay, there was a reason they benched him before that game. I know a player. The Texans in the regular season was great, and the playoffs. No, I'm good. I'm taking around with the Texans.
Really?
Yeah. The Steelers don't look good. They don't look good. Well, they get DK back. But even when they had DK, there was a lot of games this year that they just looked stagnant. They didn't look great. They didn't look like a playoff team.
No, yeah, for sure. They've struggled to put points on the board this season. Absolutely.
Yeah. And the Texans, they went on a big ass win streak. Yeah, no, I'm taking the Texans because I think that front four is going to give Aaron Rodgers hell. Like they're going to give him problems. So
that's the one game besides San Fran and Philly where we disagree.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, listen, I know we're going to disagree. I knew we were going to disagree on that game. I know that. But, that it just comes down that way. But, yeah, no, Texas is not. Pittsburgh is going home.
I think with this game, even if it were in Houston, I still might I still might go with Pittsburgh just because of the playoff experience of the guys on the team. You know what I mean? Cam Hayward, TJ Watt, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
TJ Stroud to me, like when things are going bad, he quicksands quickly.
It does, but I think
he gets in that Shane Falco quicksand real quick.
Well, I don't think he's gonna get there. Not against the Steelers defense. I mean, JJ Watt, he didn't play well. Obviously, coming back from the collapsed lung, it's going to take more than 2 games to feel like yourself again, especially after a surgery like that.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to be a factor, and I think that's going to be enough for CJ Stroud to do whatever it is he needs to do.
I'm glad you said that actually, because that's why I think as good as Houston's defense is, I think that Pittsburgh is going to negate that with just quick passes. I think Rodgers is going to try to read the defense before at the snap every game after every play, and just not even let Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter even get close to him.
He fucking better not, because I can tell you, like, they're gonna give him he gonna have a hell for the whole game. For me, Aaron Rodgers, he was good. It's one of those, he was good some games, but the bad games were really bad. Like, they were awful games.
Well, and secondary wise, I do think Houston has them. Like, Nico Collins is better than anyone. I mean, Ramsey is at this
they
point.
moved him to safety for a reason.
Right.
He's old, so he's not. Ramsey he's gonna be that guy that's gonna give you that jolt on defense. Like, he's gonna give you a big hit or a nice breakup. But if he has to match up one-on-one with Nico Collins, he's getting burnt. It's just what it is. It's just not gonna be a fun game. But they're gonna need more than just Nico Collins.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is, on the other side of the ball, I think Stingley could easily stick with DK all game long. So, I mean, Rodgers might have to find someone else to throw the ball to.
Well, I mean, you can bracket DK, because then now you stuck with like Steven Austin or whatever the fuck his name is, and the rest of those no-name.
Calvin Austin.
Yeah, Calvin. You can go with the rest of those no-name guys. I mean, and you're probably gonna have to rely heavily on your tight ends.
Yeah, it's gonna be another one of those, like, Freiermuth catches one, Jonnu Smith catches a go. Yeah,
that's probably what it's gonna end up being. But it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a big tight end running back game. But again, that front four of the Texans is they're a nightmare. They're a nightmare to have to deal with. So, but I think I'm gonna put you like, if Pittsburgh loses, Mike Tomlin is going, and he probably won't be fired, but I think he's just gonna be like, I'm done.
And I think that would be fitting, just because of how old the team is. Like, it would just make sense for him to go. Cam Hayward, Aaron Rodgers probably go to.
Yeah, I think if I'm Mike Tomlin, regardless of how this game plays out or how this season ends, more than likely they're gonna have if they somehow drag themselves out of this first matchup, I don't see them making it too far in the second round. So I think at this point, I think Mike Tomlin might be done, and he may not be done coaching, but he may be done with the Steelers.
This whole race for the AFC number 1 seed was fucking bonkers.
It was.
Like, a few weeks ago, it seemed like New England was a lock for it,
and now Broncos have it. Fucking Broncos have it, and the Broncos are a wild card because their offense is not great.
Not really, yeah.
I have no idea how they manage. I think the defense is what made them, but this is gonna be the first. This is the first year where there's no real, true number 1 team. Like, it can go either way. The Patriots can go in and fucking get smoked by Los Angeles tomorrow. It's a huge possibility that happens tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it's a possibility, but this is why I said Josh Allen. If I'm Josh Allen, I'm excited. I'm super excited. I don't have real competition. As much as a competitor that I am, if I get the easy road, I'm taking it. I'm taking the easy road. 100% I'm taking the easy road. I'm not wasting my time. This is his only chance. If you want to see a Super Bowl in this lifetime, this is it. Because Patrick Mahomes is going to get healthy next year.
Well,
the Chiefs are going to revamp themselves next year. Well, Rashid Rice can't stay out of fucking trouble, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I can see.
Granted, Josh Allen, it's going to be on the road. They're going to be the road team the whole time. But yeah, at least he doesn't have to play those top-tier quarterbacks.
But yeah, I mean, you can beat Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
You can beat Drake May. You can beat CJ Stroud. Hell, you can beat Aaron Rodgers. You can beat these guys.
Yeah.
You just have to want. Like, this is it. If you don't get it this year, no Joe Burrow, no Lamar Jackson, no Patrick Mahomes. If you don't get it this year, you might not see it for a while.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's these playoffs. I mean, as we saw tonight with these two games, shit, anything can happen at this point.
I wonder. I should have looked at the spreads real quick. This is great stuff over out of here.
I'm sure them shits is weird because you can't. I mean, you can't really predict this shit at this point. Are there any more NFC teams that play? No, because the two NFC, the four played this today. Oh yes, it pit the Niners and Eagles.
Oh damn! So the Rams opened as 10-point favorites. So
And they only won by what? 4 points?
Yeah, and then the Packers opened as 1.5 favorites.
And they just lost by 4.
Man,
I bet you everybody who put money on them in the first half was hype. Then they end up fucking shit in the bed.
So let's do a little real quick to get out of here. We'll just guess what you think the odds are for these other ones. What do you think the Bills and Jags opened as?
Bills, I'm gonna say they opened up as a 10-point favorite.
Only 1.5.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. How about Eagles Niners?
Eagles Niners. This is a closer one. I'm probably gonna say that the Niners opened up as a 3.5-point favorite.
Oh man, you got the number right, but the Eagles opened up 3.5.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. And
Because they're at
actually,
home?
it's gone up. The Eagles, they're at 6 right now.
Because they're at home. And they did it because they're at home. It has to be because they're at home. There's no way that they're like, oh, it's 13.
Hold on. Usually if it's just because they're at home, it's like 1.5. So let's hold on here. There's more to just being at home on this one. And then the Patriots are favored 3.5, and Texans in Pittsburgh are favored 3.5.
That's about right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's about right. But I don't understand the Eagle one though.
Shut up.
I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. Like,
Shut up.
You gotta explain that. Like, I don't know. I have to know. I want to talk to somebody who does, like, who put those odds out there, who do the points and shit. Like, how do y'all come up with this shit? Like, what do you look at to say this is a 10-point favorite or 3.5-point favorite? I can see why the Rams came out as 10-point favorite because the Panthers are just bad all the way around.
Yeah.
They just bad all the way around. And they in because of us.
The process of going into the numbers is mind-boggling sometimes. How about 7.5 for Indiana? I'm surprised by that.
I'm not, because they put an ass whooping on. So here's the thing. I didn't watch the Indiana Oregon game. I just started getting updates.
Yeah.
And it was like when I knew that when the game started on a pick 6, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare. And before I knew it was 28-7, I was like, ooh. I didn't know what the final score was until like the next till today. And I was like, I'm like, whoa. They put a whooping on them, and everybody saw it. Can't hide that. Can't hide that.
I mean, I don't think it would have made. I still think Indiana would have won because they were already winning at the time. I would have liked to seen that Alabama game with Ty Simpson playing all the way through. But
man, Ty Simpson is butt cheeks. But again, that's a story for another time. Well, he's already put Alabama in a hole because he's declared for the league for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. He should have stayed another year, but hey.
No, he doesn't want to compete with. I mean, next year you got Arch Manning, you got a bunch of guys next year.
Arch, again, that's another. That's you don't want. That's a story we can talk about as a quarterback and talk about who's not. He ain't that guy.
We'll talk about that come draft season.
He needs to stay. He needs to stay his full 4 years, like the full fucking 4 years, because he's not his uncles at all. He's not his grandfather. He's not even close to his grand. I think Peyton's son might be better than he is, because he is, man.
It is weird that he throws the ball like Phillip Rivers.
You know, I think that's one of the things that I hated Phillip Rivers for, is because his release was so awkward, and so ugly, and it was like, how the fuck are you throwing the ball this way?
Him and I remember like Vince Young used to have a kind of a wacky throw. He used to try to imitate.
Like his is like he throw that bitch sideways, and it looks terrible. Like it's like he's throwing his whole body into it, and like I don't know, it's just awful.
Like all those videos that dudes make now, where they'll be like Vince Young be like, and then they'll do their own version of what they do. Like people go crazy with that now.
It's awkward, but I mean he's accurate, so I don't know. I just hope that what the coach did this year with Phillip Rivers doesn't open the door for anybody else, because if you have been out of the league, stay out of the league. Okay? Don't come back.
Cam said he was insulted.
He should, but stay out. Just stay. Just stay gone. Just don't put yourself in a situation. Phillip Rivers got lucky, but he also didn't get lucky because of the gauntlet he had to run as defense wise. Just stay home.
Dude.
Just stay home.
That was a rough stretch.
Yeah, it was a rough stretch. That's why he benched his ass against the Texans. It was like, yeah, we're not gonna listen, we need, at the very least, we need him to survive the rest of the season. We're not finna kill this man. No, because death was definitely coming. So I just hope I hope it don't open the door for anybody else thinking that, oh, I've been out of the league for 5-6 years. No, just don't do it.
I'd be definitely open to one guy trying to make a comeback.
Who?
Johnny Manziel.
Fuck you. No, he for sure needs to stay gone. He 100% needs to stay gone. Well, you finna get Johnny Manziel 2.0 with Diego Pavia. You gonna get Johnny Manziel 2.0. Watch. He acts like Johnny Manziel. He plays like him. He does everything like him. The only thing is he don't get in trouble like him. Not yet, anyway.
Oh man.
So
that man's only 33 years old.
Yeah, but yeah, he ain't played in almost 10 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah, no. Phillip was out 5. You're talking about 10 years? And at least
last time I saw him, he was throwing a touchdown to Terrell Owens in Arena League.
Right. And then at least with Phillip, he knew the offense, because that's the offense he used for his football team. So he came in with the upper hand. So he can stay gone. They all need to stay gone. Don't no.
On that note,
you can have all the muscles, but the football shape and that's a different animal.
Yes, very much. I mean, Jesus, to know that he was a pro 5 years ago, and now he looks like a gas station pump attendant.
He's a dad. You can see the dad bod. It's just how the fuck are you able to do this? But hey, man, listen, he pulled it off for 3 games. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Rivers made a comeback, and we made a comeback. MFers, we did it. The last time you saw us, I don't even remember what week it was, but goddamn it, we're here. Wild card weekend. We brought you through it. We watched the end of the Packers-Bears game with you.
I ain't gonna lie. Most exciting game I've seen. These 2 games are probably the most exciting games I've watched all year.
Hell yeah. Well, hopefully we can be back with you guys next week, breaking down that'll be the divisional round next week.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm telling you right now, if those games tomorrow don't have the same energy as these 2 games today, NFL need to cancel the whole playoffs. Just cancel the whole playoffs.
Well, let's go. Let's just do it right. If of the 4 games tomorrow, which one do you think has the biggest chance to be a flop? Like totally boring.
Flop?
Yeah, just the most boring game.
The Patriots and Chargers?
Really?
Sure. That shit, I can see the Patriots boat racing the shit out of the Chargers. Like, I just don't. The Chargers don't have anything worthwhile. They barely squeaked in. And then, what's his name? He's still nursing a fucking hand injury.
Oh, yeah, Hampton. Oh, no.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
He's still, So I think out of all the games, I think the Buffalo Jacksonville can go down to the wire. The Eagles Niners could possibly go down to the wire.
Yeah.
Texans Steelers could end ugly, really, really ugly. It just depends on what CJ Stroud we get.
That could be a 12-9 game.
Yeah, that could be a 12-9 game. Yeah, I mean I think the game that's probably gonna have the most points is probably gonna be Buffalo and Jacksonville.
Okay.
I would say they are probably gonna have the most points. That could be a easy 24-31 game or 31-31, 31-32, something close. But it's gonna be a lot of points for sure because their defense, neither one of those defenses are great, but they make stops when they need it.
I can't believe I almost got out of here without telling you the news that I wanted to tell you almost all day ever since it happened.
Which is?
I accidentally hit my son with a drone today.
Oh, my God. Hey, you know what? We've all done it. As parents, we've all accidentally hit our kids with something unintentionally. We've all done it.
Dude, this poor kid, he's got like it looks like Wolverine slashed his shoulder. He's got 3 nasty little gashes from those little propellers.
You gotta tell him you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta use spidey senses. You gotta know when to get out the way.
It is kind of funny how initially as a parent you feel bad and you want to be like, why did you do that? Because you feel so bad. You're like, why'd you make me a shitty parent?
Yeah, like why didn't you get out the way? You didn't see it coming. I mean, it happens. We've all been there, sir. We've all made those mistakes. And you know what? It is what it is.
Have you ever tried to fly one of these fuckers before?
I know. I want one, but I've never tried to fly one.
Dude, honestly, I'm just glad it's lasted this long so I can keep practicing. I've crashed this thing so many fucking times. I had to climb up in my tree with a handsaw in my hands and cut a limb down. You know how long it's been since I climbed a tree? Never. I never climbed trees. I didn't do it as a kid.
Hey man, listen, that's what you buy them expensive toys and they don't come with the instruction manual was good, but it just gives you the basics. It don't tell you how to fucking drive shit.
I mean, you don't know the wind until you fly one of these fucking things.
Right, exactly. Now you have to learn how to do wind and all that extra. You gotta become a fucking pilot. I just want to have fun.
I'm 35 years old. I had to drive over because I couldn't just walk over because of the way our backyards meet. I had to drive around my cul-de-sac and into the neighboring cul-de-sac and ask my neighbor as a 35-year-old man if I could get my drone out of their backyard. It's fucking so. And this family, let me tell you, they weren't your normal family, so there was that to it too. I'm not gonna say the hills have eyes, but like you get the idea.
I get it now. Yeah, I definitely get it. Hey man, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're learning how to drive it. I mean, at least he survived it.
He survived, You're
gonna have some nice scars to go with. It won't be such a cool story, but
it really is, dude. He's got these nasty gashes on his shoulder. I feel so fucking bad. I don't know how it's not just one. It got him 1, 2, 3 times before it hit the ground.
He didn't see it coming. He didn't duck.
Dude, I feel so fucking bad. He was literally like about to show me something. He was like, "Dad, look at," and then it hit him. I don't even know what he was about to show me.
Hey, you know what?
He was in his glory, and then all of a sudden he was just tears and noise.
Tears and noise. God damn it.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know, it happens. I wouldn't feel too bad. You know, I let my daughter fall off a toy chest once. I could have stopped it.
Fall off of what?
A toy chest. So she had a toy chest that she was on, and she was dancing on it, and I told her to get down. I knew she was going to fall at some point. I knew it. I knew she was going to. And I was like, you know what? You don't want to listen. And sure as shit, she took a step the wrong way. Her left foot missed the toy chest, and down she went. Hey man, I knew it was gonna happen. I could have saved her. I could have stopped it. Nope.
You probably said it like did you say it like the Oracle in the Matrix? You'd have been like, your tooth is gonna go missing.
Hey, that's what I told her. I was like, if you keep dancing, you're gonna fall. She kept dancing.
Like, don't worry about that cup of tea.
Yeah, don't laugh at me. Don't cry. Don't come crying to me. I told you it was gonna happen. So you know, we've all had that incident. We've all had an incident. You know, I think I hit her with a ball once too, but it was unintentional. So we've all had those incidents. We've all had those issues. You know,
it's gonna be interesting to see because up to this point, he's basically been like a dog playing fetch for me. Like whenever the thing hits the ground, he goes right over and grabs it. So now it's gonna be like I'm gonna be curious to see if he's gun shy about it.
He might be. I mean, if it brought him to tears, he may be a little hesitant to it. I mean, yeah. You got to figure out how to navigate that shit in the wind and all that extra shit. Hey man, you got to become a pilot.
Oh fuck, dude. Anyway. Nate, it's been fun. It's been real. Can't believe I almost didn't tell that story. That's what I want to tell you all day. I'm going to end the stream now. MFers, thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving us a like and following us if you would, please. If you enjoyed it, if not, totally understand. There's plenty of other football shows. See you guys next time.